Virgos. Hi Virgo. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of May. Nice to see you. Oh God, I feel like Bruce Forsyth. I'm very happy to be here pulling cards for you. It's one of my favourite things to do. Now, I'm going to start with an oracle card. I'm going to start with the Believe Your Own Magic deck. Then I'm going to go to tarot, and then I'm going to pull you one of these Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Okay, at the end, it's worth hanging around for these. They're just beautiful messages, and the book just says it so nicely. So I'm going to read from the book for you. The general readings, okay, whatever comes up in the energies is what comes up. I'll try to describe them the best as I can, and then it's sort of for you to apply to your life as you see fit, whether that be love, career, spirituality. If I see any obvious themes coming through, I will say. But yeah, and also as it's a collective reading, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try and make a reading fit. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Check out some of your other placements. I'm guessing most of you have tuned in are probably Virgo Sun, but check out some of your other placements if it doesn't resonate, or if it doesn't resonate, I'll see you next time. That is fine. I won't be offended. Let's get you an oracle card to start things off. Oh, not 3, really? No, that's too many. I'm not taking those. That was about 6. What does Virgo need to know for May, please? What does Virgo need to know for May, please? Right, 3 cards it is then. Bitchfire, 7 of Wands, energy. Number card 16, reduces to 7. Standing up for yourself. Yeah, I can see you doing that, Virgo. I'm a Virgo. Sun, paint the sun back into your sky if you're new here. I'm a Virgo. Number 11, paint the sun back into your sky. Throne, your potential is endless. Nice. 45. Cool. I really get the feeling that some of you are showing yourself to the world, actually. It's just the way they're kind of sat there. They feel like they're on a stage or something. Or anyway, you've definitely decided that, like, you're the main character in the film of your life. That sounds cheesy, doesn't it? Yeah, you've decided to just not be a bit part in your own life. There's some sort of sense of taking control here with these cards. And I don't mean that in like a bad way, trying to control other people. Actually, you realise where the best place to exert your control is. And the best place for you to exert your control, in fact, the only place where it is, I think only place where it is really healthy to exert your control is over your own self. Feels like you've realised that trying to control other people is fruitless. All you can do is stick up for yourself, express your own boundaries, express your own truths. Take responsibility for your behaviour. Maybe that has to mean walking away from someone. Yeah. Sense that maybe you had tried to change people in the past, but you now know that you can't do that. The only person you can change is yourself. I like it. I like it. Let's get you some tarot. Where do we need to go for Virgo for tarot? Where do we need to go? We're going to the wild unknown. I might clarify with something else. Okay. We got April, by which I mean May. What have we got for May for Virgo? Please, what have we got for May for Virgo? What have we got for May for Virgo? Nine of Swords. Sideways. What have we got for May for Virgo, please? What have we got for May for Virgo, please? Nine of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Thank you. Something's covering your Ten of Cups though. What is it? What's covering Virgo's Ten of Cups? I'll find out in a minute. Oh, you've got quite a lot covering your Ten of Cups. Well, that's good though, because it gives us useful information. Ten of Swords on the bottom. Two tens. No. Yes. Some of you could be getting married. That's just for some of you. Two tens in a reading for me is an indicator of that. I'm not making a wild prediction. This is something you will know about. It could just be attending a wedding. It might not be yours. Some of you could be attending a wedding this May. Right. The Hermit in reverse. That's your card, Virgo. You're showing up in your own reading in reverse. Actually, 45 with your Oracle card there also reduces to 9. And you've got the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Let's see what's covering. We need to see what's covering Virgo's Ten of Cups, darling. What's covering Virgo's Ten of Cups? Is the Eight of Pentacles. Makes sense. And the Magician. Interesting. Oh, darling, you're making it a bit difficult for me. Come on, sweets. You're right in my way, though, darling. You're right in my way. Can you calm down? I know. I know. Thank you. Sorry about that, Virgos. Okay. Nine of Swords is a sense of anxiety. It is a sense of anxiety. Nightmares. It's not fun. It's not fun energy. And it doesn't feel like fun for you. It's probably because you've had to stand up for something. And that has caused you anxiety. It does feel like you're stepping out of that energy. For some of you, potentially, it is past energy. Because you have stood up for yourself. Bitch fire style. There is that sense. But it still feels like it's hanging over you, maybe. Something's come to an end with the Ten of Swords here. I don't know how recently. For some of you, it goes way back, I think. The way it's on the bottom of the deck and just the way it feels. You can see it's not the cheeriest card. And nor is the Nine of Swords. I've got the 9 and the 10. And I have a cat again. You're very sweet, Betty. You have the key to your own happiness. Not the first time I pulled this card for you out of this deck, is it? Why do I always go to this deck for Virgos? Maybe I don't. I think I do quite often. Taurus energy, Leo energy. Might be some of the star signs you've been dealing with. Could be dealing with another Virgo. That's just for some of you. There's a resistance to introspection here, Virgo, with the ow, you cheeky sausage. Maybe you think it's gonna hurt. Maybe you think it's gonna hurt. I think it will not hurt as much as you expect it to. It just might more be the shock of it. Like, maybe the shock that you're not perfect. Virgo. I know it's hard because I know you like to be perfect. Maybe the shock that you're human and you have flaws like everyone. Let's clarify this this Hermit card. Tell me more about this Hermit card for Virgo, please. Thank you. You've got the Nine of Swords again. Ugh. Come out in reverse. I do see you moving out of the energy, like I say. Does that want to fall or not? No. Tell me more about this Hermit energy for Virgo, please. Tell me more about this Hermit energy for Virgo, please. Thank you. King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a counterpart of yours. Not living up to expectations. For some of you. For some of you, it represents a real holding back, actually. Hermit on the bottom of the deck, so that's the Hermit out twice now. That's the Nine of Swords out twice now for you. You know, we've got 4 nines in your reading. Not that you can see any of the cards, because obviously there's a cat in the way. Ah, thank you, Betty. That's a better place to sit. I like it when you're there. Yeah, there's a sense of you needing to get out your own way a bit, Virgo. Yeah. Bless you. Five of Swords is out, come out in reverse. The good thing is a lot of these cards are in reverse. It feels like you're moving on from this energy. Do you know what I think can help you move on from this energy is the knowledge of what is on the other side of it. And then what is on the other side of it is your Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is just a harmony, beautiful, joyous card. It came out reversed, right? I mean, the symbology of this card for me, the reversal here just means you're not there yet, but it's available to you. That's what I'm getting. And I think the universe really wants you to know that that's available to you. So I'm feeling like the universe is asking, like, because you're kind of having this Nine of Swords energy, it feels like day nightmares, not daydreams, but day nightmares, right? Does that make sense? Day night. I'm gonna stick with that because I think you catch my drift. So it feels like what the universe is saying is some of that time you're spent in nightmarish thinking, dedicate the time to daydreamish thinking. You know, maybe this is just a long, convoluted way of saying think positively, and I really hope not, because we don't do that here. It's bollocks. We don't do fucking toxic positivity here. But having said that, there is some merit in, because I don't like the idea of it being done in like a bypassing way and refusing to acknowledge your emotions way. That's not what I'm saying. But there is some merit in, when you're having these kind of worst case scenario thoughts in your head, there is some merit in saying, yeah, but what's the best case scenario? What's the best case scenario? Because it's like, you know, this is future-ish energy. This is what's available to you, and what's available to you is really positive, and kind of the Magician landed on top of it, which tells me you can manifest this. Once you get out of your own way, once you quit it with these swords, it's Virgo, it's typical overthinking. You've got the Five of Swords, you've got the Nine of Swords out twice, you've got the Ten of Swords. You know, this kind of overthinking is getting in the way. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by my cat. Yeah, so you're being asked to kind of create a vision. Like, I'm not joking, like, especially when this paint the sun into your sky has come out, it could be a case of actually making like a vision board, you know, like a collage thing where you cut all shit out and whatever appeals to you. It feels like doing something creative is going to help you here, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, Eight of Pentacles is working on yourself, hard work on yourself, and you've got the Seven of Pentacles out, which comes before that, which is about sort of evaluating what needs to be done, and then the Eight of Pentacles maybe is more doing it. Slow, consistent, hard work, but I'm really getting the feeling here that what can help get you out of your head is some sort of creative endeavour, some sort of creative pursuit, because stuff like painting can be like a meditation. You know, everyone talks about mindfulness and meditation and stuff. It doesn't just have to be sitting there going like painting is a meditation, because your mind can't do much else apart from look at what you're painting. And yeah, some sort of creative endeavour, even like crochet or knitting or something that's like stitch by stitch. This feels like that would help get rid of the overwhelm. Anyway, that's what's coming through for you. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to finish with the wisdom of the oracle for you, Virgo. And yeah, just know that like incredibly bright things are available to you in your future. And like there is a strong sense that you, and I just get the feeling as I'm saying this, you don't believe me, but or that there's doubt. There's a lot of doubt. And do you know what else? Like, I'm getting the feeling that some of you are a bit reluctant to spend money on yourselves, and obviously I don't know your financial situation or anything, but if you do have a little bit of spare cash to spend on yourself, like on painting supplies or something that can help you towards this kind of creativity, or doing something that's not swords, with the way the King of Pentacles have come out in reverse, I do think there's a message here to like there he is, to actually use some of that money on yourself. I think maybe it feels selfish or wrong to you to do that, but it might be worth just thinking about doing that, sending that message to the universe that you're worth it, because that's how you kind of bring in abundance as well anyway. But for some of you, that reversed King of Pentacles does actually represent a counterpart that did not live up to your standards, frankly, because you're the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, and your King of Pentacles is not fulfilling their side of the bargain, so that might be someone you've had to stand up against. Right, enough's enough of my blabbing. What a final message for Virgo, please. Let's get you a final message. Final message for Virgo, please. Final message for May for Virgo. Final message for Virgo, please. Final message for Virgo. Thank you. Go the distance. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I'm just going to throw all my cards on the floor. Number 47. It's got a cheetah in it. This feels quite Eight of Pentacles, I've got to say. Kind of diligent, hard work, and like the goal is there. Oh, you've got another one as well, to be fair. Look, that feels kind of like your Ten of Cups, actually. It's like your goal is within reach. But let's see what the book says, because the book always says it's beautiful. And then you've got... I will just show you this card quickly, because it has come out and I don't want to ignore it, because there might be a direct wink from the universe in this card for you. There's an owl, a barn owl on top of her head. There is fortune cookies on one of the scales and an egg on the other of the scales, and lots of heart-shaped blossom on the floor. That's number 38. Reduces to 11. Both your cards reduce to 11. And you've had the 11 come out as well. The 11th of May might be of importance to you. I would make a note of that. And then, yeah, I'd say the 11th of this month might be important to you. The 9th of this month might be important to you as well. or you might be seeing 11 a lot. Or you might be seeing 9s a lot. Anyway, like I say, I was going to the book. 47. Go the distance. Essential meanings. Endurance, strength, the long haul. See, that's the 8 of Pentacles, because that kind of diligent, consistent energy is needed. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment co-mingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This is very 8 of Pentacles. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. So for those of you who want something specific to relationship and prosperity, I'm going to read that bit out to you as well. If you don't, then thanks for being here. You can click away. It's all good. If you did like the reading, though, feel free to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. It helps the channel grow and it's just nice feedback for me. Relationship message. You either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. Right. I mean, the Magician on top of the 10 of Cups like this, that absolutely speaks to calling in a harmonious relationship. That card is just harmony in a card. It's a beautiful card. It's one of my favourite cards ever. I love it. Anyway, for better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself and are remade in new growth, you are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Oh, I love it. Listen with your heart. Isn't it magnificent? Oh, I love it. Prosperity message, Virgos. Your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. I did say about dreaming, didn't I? Daydreaming. Having a vision. I do think having a vision is really important to you at the moment. Creating a vision for yourself. Yeah, I really do. This is a time to think long term and engage in continued action. Because manifestation is all about taking action as well. And you've got the card of manifestation coming up in, but you know, part of manifestation is taking that action. Right. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. I love it. I love how these messages tie in with these cards beautifully. I just can't tell you how much I love it. Ow, sorry. Sorry if you've got headphones in. I keep doing that. I'm really clumsy at the moment. I don't know what it is. Like the moon or something. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas and hard work now can lead to greater riches that you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that an uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all the phases of manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place now. Love it. I love it, Virgo. I hope that made sense for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you felt heard in the world. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.